And so if you are someone who's able to say you did something wrong or you could do something better or you're sorry or you apologize and you reflect on how the things you do and say affect someone else emotionally, do not get involved with someone who is unwilling to take ownership and accountability of their actions. Because even if they don't directly cause infliction to you, at least for me, from my own personal experience, just the mindset and actions and behaviors are really unattractive. And I've lost attraction for people just seeing the way that they move. And you'll save yourself the time of doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure out where the disconnect is between like what you're saying and how they're receiving it or how they're responding to it. Because all you're saying is, I didn't like something or this hurt my feelings. And then you're just being told that you need to take ownership over your feelings and how you felt. And it's like, but you're the one who treated me that way. So that's why I felt like that. And then again, they're going to say something about you readjusting how you look at the situation or think about it, or they're going to justify their actions and tell you why they did it and behave that way, which to some extent might, for me, that might make me understand. But if you're still not able to say either I shouldn't have done that, I could have done something different, or I could have handled that better. Yeah, no. Because just because you took ownership doesn't mean you're going to be accountable for making a different outcome next time. It's like, yeah, I punched you in the face. Yeah, I know you didn't like it. And now here we are. That's ownership. Accountability is saying, maybe I shouldn't have punched you in the face. Or next time I'm gonna find a better plan of action. Or I'll think about, at least think. For me, I need you to at least say, I'll think about it. I'll try to, or I'll think about it. I know no one's perfect. I know people don't change overnight. And I know some changes will never happen. But for me to feel better, you got to tell me at least gonna try. And so, yeah, if you're dealing with someone who's unaccountable and unable to take ownership, and you're like me and willing to say, my bad, run now. Save yourself the time, the headache, and trying to understand the mental gymnastics. You don't want to, you'll be more stressed out about why they don't see where you're coming from and what you're saying in the situation than you were about the actual situation. Like the situation could be minuscule. The reaction is so big where you're like, bro, all I did was say I didn't like when you did that, or I didn't like when you said that. What you're telling that person is that they did something wrong. And if they don't have the self-esteem and ego enough to support being able to correct their actions, i.e.,